Hi, I'm LP Master 6, and welcome back to Kirby's Star Stacker, aka Super Star Stacker. Last time I rambled on and on for 3.5 hours while recording this game. Pretty much the same gameplay over and over, so I'm very sorry about that. We could take a look, since we're not going to be able to see this in English later. These are all our scores. We're 60% of the way through round clear, which is what we'll be finishing this time, the last of it. I found out some new details about challenge mode. You know how once we got 2,000 points, we had a shot of Rick and Kine, kind of drunk and upset. If you get over 3,000 points in challenge mode, you see Koo. And Kine is also the default 5th place score if you are not in the top 5. So there you go. That's all the new information I have for you. I have one more thing to show you about the game as we do insane round clear, which really doesn't get that hard until the end. But I'm going to show you right here. If you stay paused for long enough, they get sleepy and they fall asleep. Oh, that didn't take long. That was only like 15 seconds. Sleepy Curb. That's a reference to my Kirby Superstar Let's Play where my wife's commentary was, interesting at times. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I don't want to game over at the beginning. Please, no. I think we're good. Yeah, we're just fine. I can relax. Oh, wait, that wasn't smart. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Oh, because it was apparently great. Fantastic. So, I don't have much to talk about this time, but at least it's a different day, so I have new things to say instead of saying the same stuff over and over and not being all that interesting as a whole. I went to the ER again last night. My pain was pretty manageable, and ever since I recorded, it just went down. It stopped happening. Like, my infection was clearly totally gone, and everything was fine, but then the nerve in my tooth had had enough. It was sick of it. And so, just last night, pain went all the way to my ear. It was so terrible. But I went to the ER because I ran out of pain pills that they gave me yesterday, and last night at midnight, I was trying to go to sleep. Lo and behold, I didn't get to go to sleep, so I was walking around in terrible pain. And laying down just makes it so much worse. Alright, you really gotta be careful in Insane, or you might almost lose. Once we get to a certain point, there's a good chance I didn't mean to do that, but oh well, it worked. There's a good chance we get several game overs in the later stages here. Do you want to guess how many there are? How many rounds of Insane there are? Because there was 10, then 20, then 30. I'll go ahead and spoil it. There are 60 rounds. So there you go. That's, I think, what, 100 rounds total? I'm going to sound like a jackass, I'm sure. I bet that's not it at all. Oh, I'm itchy. I'm itchy. I'm itchy. But I don't have anything else to say about the game for now. My pain has become manageable because I got more pain pills. And I got pills to help my stomach because, you know, I'm destroying it by taking so many NSAIDs, which are ibuprofen, naproxen, and apparently ketorolac, which is what I've been taking for my pain, along with Tylenol. Sorry, acetaminophen. Oh, I've been doing so well. Oops. Not that anybody cares, again, what I call it or anything. I'm a little bit sleepy today. I was supposed to go to work, but because I went to the, I almost said ATM at midnight, the ER, the emergency room at midnight, and then I went to the pharmacy, because I went all the way, not to the nearest emergency room, but the one nearest the 24-hour pharmacy, because I needed those pills ASAP. And I didn't even take one that night, because the pain just suddenly got better for a little while. Which I wasn't complaining, but I pulled up to the pharmacy at 1:30 a.m. and I was like, I really thought this was a 24-hour pharmacy because it was a Walgreens. So I told the people at the front, is this not a 24-hour pharmacy? And they said, oh yeah, he just took his lunch. It's closed from 1:30 to 2. It was 1:37, so I just had to sit there for so much longer. It wasn't my favorite thing ever. Also, you can really make quick work of this one, but I fucked it up. I feel like I've said that about every single round in this game. Oh, that one coup placement. Oh. Well, let's just go ahead and get rid of everything near the top since we ruined our whole strategizing here. Oh. No more combos after that. Oh, well. But anyway, today is June 3rd. I woke up at noon today and thought, oh, well, guess I'm not going to work. Because even still, even if I'm on my pain pills, I can't sleep. I can't lay down. So I woke up every hour until 6. I was finally able to sleep. And then my 7 o'clock alarm went off, and the cats kept waking me up over and over. And I didn't turn the rest of my alarms off, so I just kept waking up about every 15 minutes. Which was fine. Then I had to get out and pay the bills. We had this water leak recently that was costing us a ton of money, but I have leak insurance. So I was like, okay, sick. We don't have to worry about it at all. They're going to cover it. Turns out they only pay up to $1,000, and our last bill was $955, and the bill before that was $200 something. So I still have to pay a good bit. Well, not a good bit. I mean, it's a good bit, more than I would like to pay. $146 just on the water bill. That's not fun. If I'm spending money, I want it to be on something fun, but that hasn't been the case in a very long time. I mean, I was talking about Switch games I've bought myself, and how it's been forever. Technically, I bought a game with a gift card. I got a GameStop gift card for Christmas, and I walked in and asked if they had, oh, I don't remember what game it was. Oh, it was Mario Maker 2, because I was buying it for my niece and nephew, and they said, no, we don't have it. But then I was like, oh, I'll try somewhere else. You know, another GameStop, because I want to use my gift card. And then I was like, wait a minute, do you guys have the physical version of Pikmin 1+2? And they did. They had a used one that was just like brand new for like a couple. No, damn it, no. Oh, I didn't even think about that option. I haven't played the game at all in between recording, and it's only been what, 4 days. I really don't think I need the practice. I've been doing perfectly okay at the game. I say, and then this. Alright, oh no. Shit. Oh, our second failure. Oh well, we didn't make that much progress. I don't know the optimal place to put it here. But that works. That works beautifully. Oh, that's satisfying. Okay, oh shit, I didn't want that. Whew. I'm trying not to make all the commentary just gameplay related, but you know, I am a little more out of it than I thought, so this is going to be a nice relaxing time together. You guys excited? We're going to relax. You have no choice but to relax with me if you're watching this video, because I'm relaxed. I shouldn't be in any more pain during these videos, unless it's, of course, my back. But, oh no! Oh well. I wanted to get that and set the bomb off. It's not good if you go silent. What else have I done? Not much. I still haven't played that Pikmin 1+2. Haven't played anything. Of course, that was months ago. I played baseball, as I said I was going to do for the Game Boy. It's not very good, just like most 8-bit sports titles. Of course, pinball's amazing. Golf is pretty good. But, I mean, if you ever played tennis, Nintendo 80s tennis, it's not great. There's nothing to write home about. And apparently baseball's the same way, after having just played it for the first time. And, well, I don't have much else to say about that. Sorry, I was thinking of topics to talk about, because I'm apparently already pretty desperate. I thought I would have a good bit to talk about. I mean, my friend David was just over here. He just left. He shows up to use our shop in the back that I don't use because I'm not a southern man. I spend most of my time indoors, and if I'm outside, I'm not working on anything. I'm just walking around. I know. I need a punch in my man card. I went to my mom's 60th birthday dinner, and a lot of my family was there. And there's these cousins, you know, I've obviously had my whole life. And I never talked to them much when we were younger because they were socially awkward, and I was especially socially awkward. And I just never really talked to them. And I knew they were into cool stuff, especially, you know, when we were all adults, because I ran into one of my cousins and her husband at a convention. And, you know, they're all really cool. And it was just awesome. My nephew, you know, popped out his Switch at the dinner, and then so did one of my cousins. And she was playing the Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door remake. And, oh my god, that's one of the best games of all time. I know a lot of people say that, but it's so true. I mean, it's okay to agree with an overrated opinion if it's true, right? I mean, there's some stuff regarded as the best of all time that is just flat out overrated, like, the original Star Wars, as I talked about in previous videos. I'm trying to think of what else. I can't think of an example right now, especially in the game world. Oh, I did say in a video, for whatever reason, I said I don't like Tetris. That isn't true at all. I like Tetris. I just don't love Tetris. I'm bad at Tetris, and I think there's a lot of other puzzle games that are a good bit better. A good bit better. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just, you know, how it works. That doesn't mean Tetris isn't a masterfully designed game, because it obviously very much is. And it's fun. It's a good way to pass the time, especially, I mean, if you're anybody in the 80s and 90s, sure, I get the craze. You know, there's that famous story of that mom who got into a car wreck because she couldn't stop playing Tetris at the stoplight. She was addicted. And, you know, I've always loved those stories, even if they're tragic, but controversy involving adults playing video games, even as far back as 1989 or whenever that happened, it's just great. It's validating that normal middle-aged moms, you know, were playing Nintendo games. I was having a debate earlier with my friend Cody about, you know, Nintendo. I didn't mean to drop that there. Okay, we're good. Oh, that feels good. I love in this game when you think you're absolutely fucked, and then you just get a combo you did not anticipate at all. That's not what I wanted either. Okay, you get out of here, and then you get out of here. Nice. I said this is one of my favorite puzzle games of all time. I don't know if I'm just getting a little tired of it. I'm still having fun and all, but I don't think I would call this one of my favorites of all time. It's no Yoshi's Cookie. It's no Yoshi. Those are really my favorites. The Yoshi puzzle games that started out as Yoshi puzzle games, those are really my favorites. Like, is that a really hot take? I feel like that's a really hot take. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah. Alright, no, wait. Why did I put kind there? Because I want to put kind... Oh, that'll work. We are nice and steamy and versatile, and it feels good. Now, I was saying I had a debate with my friend Cody. He was talking about how he misses the, you know, the limitations that developers had on old handhelds. And now that we have the Switch, you know, there's not really limitations on hardware. I've made a grave, horrible, horrible mistake. I didn't want to do that. We're dead. Oh my god! See, again, it always feels so good to be able to save your ass. Oh, shit. Okay. Everything's coming down fast. It is hard to have a conversation while all of this is happening. Whew. But, you know, I agreed with him there. I was like, it's fun to see, like, handheld games because, you know, back on the DS and Game Boy, the limitations were fun. Games were unique. And now everything's just console quality. And then he was like, yeah, now we don't get spin-offs of anything anymore. And I was like, I do. I'm a Nintendo fan. You know how many Mario spin-offs I get a year? Jesus. And, you know, he was like, well, whatever. And he was... Well, now I forgot the debate we had. He said something about Nintendo I did not agree with. Oh, he argued that a lot of Switch games weren't console quality, which I found baffling. And he was like, and then he was like, well, yeah, I know, it's not about power. For Nintendo, it's never been about the power. Who cares? So I don't really know what his statement was exactly. I guess maybe he backpedaled because, yeah. I would argue even if they're not the most graphically powerful games of all time, the fact you can play a game like Tears of the Kingdom on the go, I mean, Sony, even in 2017 when the Switch came out, not capable of doing that. So, I mean, I'd say that's pretty powerful. Putting that form factor on the go, and also I'd still make the argument the GameCube looks infinitely better than the PS2 does. Like, ever did. I know, there's plenty of games that look good on the PS2, but they just don't hold up. And I feel like, this might be a hot take, the games that do look realistic on the GameCube kinda hold up. Not completely or anything, but they kinda do. Oh god. Oh, thank god. Compared to the PS2, which for those who don't know, I own a PS2. It was given to me for free. I've never powered it on with my own hands. I let my friend Grant borrow it for a long time, and I got it back so my wife could play Kingdom Hearts because she did buy Kingdom Hearts for the thing. And still hasn't played it. I don't think we even have a controller for it. I think Grant may have given us a controller. But we tested out everything, the cords and everything at his house, and then I was like, wait. You know, we popped multiple games in. I was like, these are so ugly. And I grew up in that era, and everybody was like, oh, the PlayStation 2 looks so much better than the GameCube. I can't find a game where that's true. I mean, obviously, there's some games that look better than GameCube games, but my god. Like, I'll never understand it. Sure, I'm biased. I'm a Nintendo fanboy, whatever, but I don't understand the Sony fanboys. I got it a little bit before, because, you know, they got cool shit like Grand Theft Auto and, you know, more adult-oriented stuff that Nintendo doesn't have. They have the power. And now, you know, nowadays, obviously, they're graphically superior. And I believed it for a long time, you know, for the PS2 era. But it's just, it's not true. I mean, comment below and prove me wrong. I'm sure you can. But another reason I love Nintendo so much is they make their own games and consoles. And Sony doesn't really do that. Neither does Microsoft. They don't actually make games themselves. They buy out teams that do it. But to my knowledge, the hardware development teams aren't the ones making games. And I mean, for Nintendo, for better or for worse, the game development teams are the ones making hardware. Like, even if it's not the same team, there's always, like, the lead on a console. Any Nintendo system is going to be a, you know, video game developer. If you look up anything about the development of any Nintendo console, except for maybe like the NES, I can't remember that guy's name. Oh, I love this song. Oh, it's so beautiful and insane because you go so long without hearing it.